Galerinha, já estamos aqui ao vivo trazendo mais uma live pra vocês, galerinha. Dá a visão aqui, mano. Vamos continuar aqui, estamos na noite 3 do nosso Five Nights, galera. Assistam locations, tá bom? E galerinha, todos que estão chegando tenham uma boa noite, mano. Espero que estejam todos bem, tá bom? Se você é novo por aqui, seja bem-vindo ao nosso canal, mano. Espero que você esteja bem, espero que você goste do nosso conteúdo, tá bom, mano? Se você puder estar compartilhando, dando like e se inscrevendo, mano, agradeço, hein? Isso aí, família. Vamos lá, galera. Vamos dar um continue aqui, né? Galera, a voz dessa criança é foda, mano.
Welcome back to another pivotal night of your thriving new career, where you get to really ask yourself, what am I doing with my life? What would my friends say? And most importantly, will I ever see my family again?
Vamos
We
esperar aqui o
understand the
elevador,
stresses
beleza,
of
galera?
your job, and we're here for you. To help you reach a more stable and relaxing frame of mind, we offer several musical selections to help make this elevator ride as relaxing and therapeutic as possible. We offer contemporary jazz, classical, rainforest ambiance, as well as a wide selection of other choices. Using the keypad below, please type the first few letters of the musical selection you would prefer. It seems you had some trouble
Já
with
foi
the
tudo,
keypad.
mano.
I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for selecting Casual Bongos.
Vamos esperar
Now that
aqui o
your
nosso
elevator
elevador, né, mano?
experience has been customized to your needs and you're thoroughly relaxed, it's worth mentioning that due to your lackluster performance yesterday,
Galera,
your pay has
estamos
been
aqui na noite
decreased by a
3, mano.
substantial amount. Please enjoy the rest of the
Dykerson
set.
Ford. Vum to die. É nóis, Dykerson Ford, mano. Como é que você tá, mano? Você tá bem, velho? Espero que você esteja bem, hein? Seja bem-vindo ao nosso canal. Se puder estar se inscrevendo, eu agradeço, mano. Se puder estar deixando um gostei, também agradeço, hein? Noite 3, família. Bora lá.
Due to unforeseen malfunctions from today's shows, your nightly duties will require you to perform maintenance that you may or may not be skilled enough to perform. It became necessary for technicians to attempt to disconnect Funtime Freddy's power module. However, they were unsuccessful. Allowing them
Galera,
to
essa
try
live vai
again
ser uma
would
live
be an
muito rápida,
inefficient
tá bom,
path
mano?
forward, as we would need to
Não tô
allow
com muito
6 to
tempo
8
hoje,
weeks for recovery and
mas é isso
physical
aí.
therapy.
Tirei esse tempinho aqui dedicado
You
pra
will need to
vocês, mano.
reach the
Vamos
parts
mandar.
and service room on the other side of Funtime
Galera, o
Auditorium
áudio tá
to
bom,
perform
mano.
the procedure yourself. Let's check on Ballora first and make
O áudio tá bom aí, família? Bora lá, hein? Chegamos aqui, mano. Caramba, esse negócio assusta muita gente, mano. Parei despedaçado ali, mano.
Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Ballora Gallery. Let's check on Funtime Foxy. Great.
Funtime
It looks
Fox.
like everything is as it should be in Funtime Auditorium. There is no need to check on Baby tonight. Please refrain from entering unauthorized areas. Proceed directly to Funtime Auditorium.
É isso aí, galera. Sejam todos bem-vindos à nossa live, hein? Bora lá, família. Vamos dar uma correria aqui, mano. Devagarzinho, tem pressa não. A mulher fala que o sensor de movimento detectou algum movimento, alguma coisa assim. Ah, que é pra segurar a porta, mano.
Did you know that I was on stage once? It wasn't for very long. Only one day. What a wonderful day, though. I was in a small room with balloons and a few tables. No one sat at the tables, though, but children would run in and out. Some were afraid of me. Others enjoyed my songs. Music was always coming from somewhere else, down a hall. I would always count the children.
Galera, quem puder tá deixando o gostei, eu agradeço, hein?
I was always
Esquece de
acutely
dar o
aware
like
of
não,
how
mano.
many there were in the room with me.
Se inscreve no canal, deixa aquele like, hein?
3, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 2, then none. They usually played together in groups of 2 or 3. I was covered in glitter. I smelled like birthday cake. There were 2, then 3, then 5, then 4. I can do something special. Did you know that? I can make ice cream. Although I only did it once. There were 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Something happened when there was 1.
Bora lá, família.
A little girl, standing by herself. I was no longer myself, and I stopped singing.
Caramba, a voz dela tá mais
My
perto.
stomach opened, and there was ice cream. I couldn't move, at least, not until she stepped closer. There was screaming for a moment, but only for a moment. Then other children rushed in again, but they couldn't hear her over the sounds of their own excitement. I still hear her sometimes. Why did that happen?
Vamos voltar. Bora lá, bora lá.
Motion triggered. Circus gallery event.
O maluco é doido, tá correndo, mano. Aqui, hein, galera.
Fredham Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to
Isso
not
aqui é tenso,
accidentally
mano.
activate her. You have
Caramba,
been
o bicho tá ali,
provided with
mano.
a flash beacon. Use
Ele
it
tá
if
aí,
you need to
família.
get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible.
Ele tá aí, mano.
Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room.
Vamos andando devagarzinho, mano. Olha as passadas dele, família. Eita, ele tá aí, mano. Calma, galera. Calma, galera. É isso aí, galerinha que tá chegando, mano. Deixa aquele gostei pra nós, hein? Perde tempo não, já se inscreve no canal também, mano. Se você é novo por aqui, galera, seja muito bem-vindo, tá bom? Vamos comentando aí. Ambilion Razi, Von Red. Galerinha, subscribe aí, mano, beleza? Deixa o like. Caramba, ele tá aí, mano. Tá mais perto, família. Nem fudendo, mano. Deu uma bugada, mano. Tá aí, família. Aí é foda, galera. Cheguei, mano. Também foi um susto o barulho dessa porta
Motion
batendo.
trigger. Parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. It seems that fun time. For clarification, please note that. For clarification, please note. Great. Now look. Great. Now care.
Já abriu, família?
Good job. The faceplates should now be open. Locate and press the small button on the underside of. Excellent. The chest cavity should now be open. Remove the power module from the chest cavity. Great work. You will now be required to remove the secondary power module from the Bonnie hand puppet. Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
Aí é foda, galera. Vamos pegar esse bicho aí, mano.
Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
Apertei,
Great
galera.
job. You've acquired both power modules. This completes your tasks for the night. Please exit the building through Funtime Auditorium, and we'll see you back here again
Peguei
tomorrow.
ele, família. Peguei ele. Go back. Vamos voltar, mano. É isso aí, galera. Já se inscreve. Deixa aquele gosteizinho pra nós, hein, mano. Bora lá, galera. Nem fudendo, mano. Que susto do caramba, velho. Nem fudendo, família.
She can make balloons. Have you seen her make balloons? Daddy, let me go to her.
Estamos dentro de um robô, mano. Que
Be
isso?
still and quiet. You've been sleeping for quite a while. I think they noticed that you never left the building last night. The cameras were searching for you, but they couldn't find you. I have you hidden too well. I kidnapped you.
Como é isso aqui, galera? Ah, mano, noite 4, aí sim, hein? Galera, me ensina como é aqui, mano.
Don't be afraid. inside something that came from my old pizzeria. I don't think it was ever used. At least not the way it was meant to be used. Too dangerous. It's just big enough for one person to fit inside, but just barely. You're in the scooping room. Do you know why they call it the scooping room? It's because, dummy, this is the room where they use the scooper. I thought that would be obvious. Isn't that a fun name for something? The scooper. It sounds like something you would use for
Galera,
ice
como que
cream
passa disso aqui,
or
mano?
custard or sprinkles. It sounds like something you would want at your birthday party to ensure that you get a heaping portion of every good thing. I wonder, though, if you were a freshly opened pint of ice cream, how you would feel about something with that name. Thankfully, I don't think a freshly opened pint of ice cream feels anything at all. Uh-oh. It sounds like someone else is in the building. Shh.
Bora lá, galera. Caramba, tu é um susto, mano. Que isso aí, mano? Nem fudendo, mano. Parou.
There's something very important that I've learned how to do over time. Do you know what that is? How to pretend.
Galera, me ensina a jogar, mano.
Believe. Pretend to be one way when you are really the other. It's very important. But Laura never learns. But I do. They think there is something wrong on the inside. The only thing that matters is knowing how to pretend.
Nem fudendo, mano. Que susto do caramba, velho.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
O bicho ali, mano. Nem fudendo, galera. Olha isso. Desgraçado. Aí é foda, né? Game over. É foda, galera.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Ah não, vai pegar a gente de novo, mano. De novo, família. É foda, mano. Galera, me ensina aí. Eu não sei como passar desse daqui, não, mano. Bora lá, bora lá. E morreu, galera. É foda ter que começar tudo de novo, mano. Nem fudendo, hein, galera.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all
Galera, eu vou encerrar a live por aqui, mano. Vou ter que sair já. Mas quando for mais tarde eu vou tentar abrir, beleza?
I'd recommend that
Fui,
you
galera.
keep
Até
the
mais, hein?
spring
Muito
locks
obrigado,
wound
mano, por
up.
chegou nessa live.